Yes, we've just reached the end of our 6th hustings. We've had quite a number in different parts of the constituency. We started off nearly 2 months ago in Fulbourn, and since then we've been in Ely Cathedral, we've been in Soham, in Histon, in Waterbeach, and now here. It's been a great opportunity just to engage with people, to hear their questions, and to give a real good opportunity for people to see who it is that they're actually having to decide to vote for. That has been the case in most of the hustings, actually. It's been really great to see. In Waterbeach last night, there were people standing at the back, and in Histon, they did a relay through to a second room, actually. They had the main hall full, and then they relayed it through to a second room as well. So great to see so many people coming along, and it's really exciting that people are wanting to engage with politicians in this way. Yes, I mean, some of the hustings have seen questions that we've only had at one particular hustings. I think the environment and climate change has only come up at 1 or 2, which I was actually quite surprised about. Education, as you would expect, and health, I think, have come up at every single one.
As mental health here in Fulbourn.
Yes.
There's a local context to that.
There is, and I think that actually that coming up here, I was not surprised at all. Mental health, I think, has come up at one other hustings as well, but clearly with Adam Brooks being so close to us and with Fulbourn Hospital being so close to us here, I think health issues are really, and I found this when I've been actually knocking on doors in Fulbourn as well, the number of people who work in the health service, who work locally, have real concerns about funding and about the way in which healthcare in this country is going. So I think it's a really important issue, and it's absolutely right that we should be quizzed on it when we're wanting to stand in this area. So I very much want to, I mean, I've stood twice before, actually, so 2005 and 2010, each time the vote has increased by 4,000. And now I believe this is a seat that is really winnable for the Lib Dems. In terms of the sort of constituency it would be, I think what people will get is a hard-working local Lib Dem MP. I'm a local parent, I'm a local resident, I've been a local councillor for 13 years, so I've gained real experience in standing up for people and representing people in Histon and Impington, and I want to do that on a wider scale and take that to Westminster and stand up for people in Parliament. I'd like to work with Lib Dem Julian Huppard in the city. I think there's work that we can do across the constituency boundaries, but for me it is something about electing a hard-working local MP. That is certainly so important as well, and in fact following the hustings at Waterbeach last night, people have been tweeting me today, and I've been actually replying to those tweets today. So you can get me on Twitter at @JonathanChat. I've got a website, www.jonathanchatfield.com, and people have been emailing and tweeting and contacting me. I think that's really important. If you're putting yourself forward for election, you've got to be able to speak to local people, to understand what their issues are, and people have got to be able to contact you. So absolutely would be delighted to communicate with people via email, via Twitter, via Facebook, and via the website.